Is that what they're singing?
No.
Off to Never Never Land. What are they saying?
Oh, man.
Extra life. That's what I always took it as. All right, welcome back to Klonoa 2 Lunatea's Veil. We gotta shut this shit down. Ishras Ark, you're going down. We already have one of the engines destroyed. Just 2 remain.
2 to go.
All right, come on. We did this before. Just, that's my platform. Now, be wary of the sunny delight below.
The floor is lava?
It looks more like Tang. Do you remember
It does
Tang?
look like Tang.
God, remember? I think it still is. Like when Tang was just hard to find in the powder.
Yeah.
It was just like, where's the Tang? But like as a kid, like it was everywhere. Tang in a pouch.
Yeah.
Tang powder, Tang in a pouch.
I don't really remember what Tang tastes like. But there's a character on Futurama.
It was like a better orange high C. Like, you know how you go to McDonald's to get like the orange high C and you're just like, oh yeah.
Okay.
Tang was kind of like that kind of flavor.
There was a character on Futurama that she was like...
Probably too sweet for our old asses though.
Probably.
To be perfectly honest.
She was like, vodka and Tang, that's how I stay young and pretty.
I believe it. Alright, so we got a lot of like explosive enemies that we gotta work with here. Wait for the bomb. Nope. Thought I could cheat. Gotta be patient, I guess. There we go. Ah, crap. Hang on, I gotta... So what I gotta do is store this one here. And then have another to launch me up. Come on, there's no other enemy? There you are. What took you so long?
So why do you have to store him in there?
Because like that hits the switch. And then I can activate that.
Oh.
Ta-da! All that for a measly gem. I thought it was a piece of the puppet. Now we gotta do it all over again. But it's okay. We haven't detonated anything, so we're technically not wasting time. I mean, we're wasting playthrough time, but we're not wasting...
It's not like Klonoa's gonna die.
Like,
he's not gonna explode.
His life's not on the line is what I was getting at. There we go. Now, I think there's another platform over here. Come on. Yeah, that's what I want. Ha-ha! Oh, those wasps are waiting for us.
Ooh.
Gotcha. Excuse me. Move.
Got him.
I want that little egg in the background. Oh, neat. Health for damage I didn't take. That's what I want. Extra life.
Mm.
Extra life. Is that what they're singing?
No.
Off to Never Never Land. What are they saying?
Oh, man.
Extra life. That's what I always took it as.
Lyrics.
I don't even know who sings it. It's a more modern band, right? Like a 90s group?
Yeah.
Maybe it was 80s. Off to Never Never Land. At least you know the song I'm singing, so like it's just wrong enough. Careful.
Well, that's not the right one.
Alright, here's my second engine. While you look that up, I'm gonna blow this shit.
So I almost had it right. So it's by Metallica.
It is Metallica,
Enter the
of
Sandman.
course.
I just put in Sandman, and it came up like Sandman by America, and I was like, that's not right.
So what are they saying?
I'm looking up the lyrics.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hush.
Cuckoo! Oh, wow, we don't even get a cutscene. We're just right to it.
Eh.
All right, then.
Getting it
Hurry
done.
Up. Hurry up, platform, hurry.
Exit light, enter night, take my hand, we're off to Never Never Land.
Oh.
Exit light.
Huh. Well, that song takes on a whole new meaning. I thought he was saying extra life.
No.
I was just like, oh, Metallica's a gamer. Cool.
So it's, say your prayers, little one, don't forget my son, to include everyone.
Oh, shit.
I tuck you in, warm within, keep you free from sin, till the Sandman he comes. Sleep with one eye open, gripping your pillow tight, exit light, enter night, take my hand, we're off to Never Never Land.
Okay. Well, all right then. We'll just put it on the Just Wrong Enough album.
Just wrong
Don't
enough.
go fishing under waterfalls.
Extra life.
I got the Off to Never Never Land part right. The context of that makes a lot more sense in the original with the actual lyrics, though. It's just like, I don't know what Extra Life has to do with Never Never Land, but whatever. We're off.
Well, I think like what this song is talking about is like,
Insomnia?
no, the idea. Whenever I read the lyrics, I get the idea of like when you die in your sleep. So like, don't forget to say your prayers. The Sandman is like coming for you. Death is coming for you, and we're off to Never Never Land.
Oh, cool. Well, all right then. All right, one more engine to go. Okay, we're steering this ship. Well, technically, Leorina's steering the ship. We're just trying to avoid
Crashing into it.
Yeah. It's like, hey, where are you flying this to? Tat, buddy, we're still on good terms, right? Buddy? Tat, you're trying to kill me! Ah! Oh, good, ammunition.
Are you happy I filled up your bowl?
Of course she is. She's just like, that's what I wanted. After all this time. Yes, it's what we've wanted. It's like that episode of SpongeBob when he's just like flipping the patties and they're like, yay, it's what we wanted all along.
Wasn't that the talent episode?
Yes. It was when he was on the commercial and he thought he was.
Best time to wear a striped sweater is all the time.
One little collar.
Turtleneck, that's the kind. 'Cause when you're wearing that
Neat.
one little sweater.
Oh my goodness.
Luna's got. Is she gonna come sit on my lap?
Leorina, pull the nose up. Pull the nose up. How is this not chipping into the machine? How come it only hurts me?
Ah!
Shouldn't the plane be going down? We've lost altitude. We're going down, Jimmy.
Oh my god.
All right. Anywho, after that little spice of life, we have one engine left. Did she end up? No.
No, she like put her little paws on my lap and then she turned around and rubbed up against you and then jumped down.
She treats your lap like the way an animal usually treats like going into water. Just like dip.
Yeah, nah.
And off we go.
The only time she sits on my lap is when I have my legs out in front of me.
I get you. No, my ammunition.
I think
was
it's
gonna feed this guy a bomb.
I think it's because I have short legs, so there's not the most room for her to sit on my lap, like on a chair.
So what's interesting about this is I'm gonna feed him this bomb, but it's not gonna detonate. He's ready for more. There's quite a few video games where monsters, if you chuck a bomb down their gullet, they'll explode. I believe there's creatures like that in Zelda.
I have a stomach
a couple
of steel.
RPGs. But no, this guy's still like, when's the next course?
He said that was spicy.
That was spicy like your chow mein.
Oh my god. So we recently
My lips are on fire.
we recently got a membership to Sam's Club. And they have these chow mein bowls and I was like, "Oh, these will be really great for like for lunches and stuff." Like, you know, you just throw it in the microwave for 5 minutes and you have like a perfectly portioned meal. So I had one for dinner the other night and I was like, wow, this is really spicy. And I like spicy things.
Yeah, whereas I can't take spiced shit. Blah, 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 blah.
You like spice, but spice doesn't like you.
Exactly, because I had my appendix removed in high school.
And
I just can't properly digest spicy food anymore.
But it's funny because you sent me a picture of your lunch while I was at work of a chicken salad.
Yes.
And it just so happened to be while I was on my lunch. And I had just pulled my chow mein bowl out of the microwave and I sent you a picture of it. And you responded, it looks spicy. And I was like, I can't feel my lips. Like,
oh, that looks spicy. Well, because I was like, I want a salad. And I looked and I saw like the little nuggies and I was just like, oh, they're so adorable. I want these in my salad. Because like you've been putting them, I always hear the air fryer running, and I come down and like sure enough,
I have my four
cooking
little
your
my
little
four little
nuggies.
nuggies in there.
You take like a little packet, pour it in. It's just like there we go. It's a nice snack.
It is. It's like the perfect amount for when you're like peckish.
Yeah, definitely. I'm always peckish. That's my secret, Cap. I'm always peckish. Look at that. Oh, that's how it's done, folks. That's how you chain a jump.
Nice.
I feel like that would be the thing that like you're most difficult in.
I like
you have to launch, grab him, and then launch again.
It's just timing. Like I have the worst timing.
Well, what would you say is your favorite platformer out of all the games you've ever seen or played?
Ooh.
What would you say is the one where it's just like, for a platformer, I enjoyed that. And then when you answer that, I'll follow that up with another question.
I'm trying to think. I'm just trying to like think of all the games that we've played.
Yeah, I feel
and the
that.
games that I've played and the games that I've watched.
I'm proud of the number of games that we've covered. Like this is the most games I've ever covered ever doing Let's Plays since I started. And there's like a lot of games that like I started but never finished.
Luna's like, this is my mic now.
Yes.
I'm ready for my close-up.
All right, you. But like what I was going to say after is like, even if you don't like platforms and you like don't want to play anymore, the thing is, I have plenty of adventure and RPGs to keep you occupied for decades.
Oh yeah.
Like if you
I'm
just
definitely
played
not
RPGs
worried.
for the next couple decades,
I'm definitely not worried about ever not having a game to play.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, that'd be like me looking at my books and being like, I have nothing to read. You know, like I could easily not buy another book and be set for another year or two.
Oh shit!
Like,
how the heck do I get this? Hello? Aha! There you are. Come here.
But
I need to break. Oh, just under. So I feel like I gotta jump high, grab it, and then smash it. So what's nice is this is one of those chain jumps that like aren't required. It just, I'm betting it contains a secret.
Yeah.
Whereas there are some chains where it's just like, if you don't do this right, you die.
I think, I don't even know if it's considered, no, it's considered an RPG, I guess.
What?
Origami King.
It's actually considered an adventure game.
Okay.
Because, like, a lot of RPG Puritans are just like, that's not an RPG.
Yeah. Well, because he doesn't, like, collect multiple players. You know, he doesn't, like, have a team. It's just him and Olivia.
There's not experience points, just coins. So, like, it's a adventure RPG hybrid, I'd say. With more adventure than RPG, because you don't have partners.
Weirdly enough,
most of the puzzle is in the actual puzzle and not like an RPG battle.
I'm trying to think, like, because I really genuinely, all the way up until the end, enjoyed Castlevania.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ha! That's how you do it.
It was just
okay.
The Medusa heads. I really fucking hated the Medusa heads.
Well, they're a staple of the series.
And then I really struggled with the final boss.
Yeah.
But I did really enjoy, like, playing it.
Well, that's good. Yeah?
My Tom was like, yeah.
Okay, then. She speaks the truth. Imagine your Tom is, like, voiced by the same voices, I almost said Ernie. Eeyore.
Eeyore.
Nothing to see here, just growling for food. Don't mind me. I'll try not to be a bother on this playthrough.
That's really very accurate. I picture either the voice of Eeyore or the guy that goes, dry eyes.
Dry eyes. I forget his name. Bueller.
Yeah.
Bueller.
My tummy's like, pumpkin muffins.
You don't see much of him
Pumpkin
anymore
muffins.
because apparently he was a big advisor of the Bush Committee.
Eh.
And I was just like, oh, I didn't know that. Ben Stein. That's his name.
Okay.
Old Ben
Well, I mean, like, God
Stein.
forbid you have a political opinion if you're famous, that isn't status quo.
Nope. Can't do that.
Again, not that I, like, agree or disagree with him. I'm just like, it's a personal opinion. It shouldn't have anything to do with the job, but unfortunately it does.
Well, yeah. Because, like, that's what happened with, lady who plays Cara Dune. Oh,
Yeah.
why am I blanking
can't remember
on
her name. I always just call her Cara Dune.
Gina?
Oh, Gina Carnado?
No. I don't think it's Carnado. Let's just say Gina for now. So, Gina, I'm actually surprised she's coming back.
Yeah.
It might be enough for me to continue that show.
I
Because, like, if it weren't for that, I'd be like, well, that show's dead.
Because
to me.
we have a regular where I work, and he was wearing a Cara Dune shirt, and it was the same image of her that I drew in one of my, like, let's draw a picture videos.
You might be right. It might be Gina Carano. The more I, like, say it in my head, the more I'm just, like, gaslighting my brain to be like, no, this is right.
What? My phone is right here. Let's Google it.
Yeah, let's Google it.
Yeah, Gina Carano.
I'll be damned. I apologize. You were right and I was wrong.
Well, I'm pretty sure I said Carnado or something, so I wasn't technically right.
Give yourself some credit.
I had the
think you
same
said
letter.
Carano.
But he was wearing that shirt, and I was like, oh my gosh, I loved her. Like, she was my favorite character. And we were just, like, chit-chatting, and I was like, did you know, like, when she grabs the Mandalorian, when she, like, picks him up and, like, throws him over her shoulder, like, that was Gina actually picking up the actor. And they were like, oh my god, no, we have, like, a stunt double. And she was like, fuck that! And just, like, because she was a mixed martial artist. Like,
Yes.
she's a strong woman.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, she big girl.
yeah. And I told him, I was like, yeah, like, I kind of don't have an interest in watching the show since they got rid of her. And he was like, no, they brought her back. Like, she does come back. And I was like, you're kidding me. And he was like, no, there was such an uproar about her losing her job that they brought her back.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
But yeah,
Especially because she's so nice. Like,
she's nice, but she's opinionated. But then again, like, a lot of... It's okay to be opinionated if you have the right opinion.
if you have the opinion of the status quo.
That's the stickler of it all. Like,
Yeah.
oh, we don't like them,
was-
they're opinionated. I'm like, is
Yeah.
it because they're opinionated, or is it because, like, their opinions of which they are opinionated for?
Yeah. I don't know. I just, like... Sometimes I get it if it's like, oh, this person is a child predator. Yeah, they probably shouldn't be working on the Disney Channel, you know? But, like, if it's just a political opinion or, you know, technically, like, a non-harmful opinion, like, they're not like, oh, well, women should be in the kitchen. You know,
Right.
as long as it's not something outrageous.
Okay.
You know, but, oh, they have a different political opinion than the network they're on. That shouldn't matter.
Right.
You know, they're there to do a job, to play a character.
See, these studios are just like,
Unless
well,
they are
that scares
yeah.
away viewers, which costs us money.
But it shouldn't. Like, it shouldn't. Unless
Right.
these people are harmful to themselves or the people they're working with, their personal opinions should not matter.
Right. No, I agree with you.
Like,
That's just
I don't understand how
not the
you
way it
can
goes.
fire someone for their political belief system, but like, how is that any different than being like, oh, you're a Christian, you're fired?
I mean,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, your faith is still a choice. You choose your faith just like you choose your political party. Why is one okay and one isn't? Like,
Depends on who's cashing your check.
yeah.
I think that's just as simple as it is.
It just makes me mad because then you see people who are talented, and even if you don't share the same belief system, they still have talent and they're still good at their jobs, and then you see them
That and
lose
I just
their
feel
job
like
and, like...
something like the entertainment industry should be diverse in both thought
Yeah.
and persons and race and like
Like-
all of that. It should be a melting pot of all of it.
Everyone wants representation. Like, how is getting rid of those people representing anyone. Like, you're saying
Represent
it's not
this. I just took down the art.
You're saying it's not okay to like be this way. I don't know. We're getting too political.
Yeah, it's
something I'm
a little too
passionate
much.
about, but not for this show.
food for thought. But yeah, we're gonna reel it back in, even though we're almost done with the
Long
episode.
story short, Gina is back on The Mandalorian.
Yeah, exactly.
And she was my favorite character. And I did a Let's Draw of her, and you should go watch it.
Yeah. It was a very good drawing. Still one of your best drawings.
Yeah.
All right, in the next episode, The Kingdom of Sorrow. We're here now. It's time for the finale.
Toodles!